So just to hinge on what Brenzi said there, the last speaker, there would have been this huge communication gap, not even between us parents and services, but between us parents and our children. Because there was this culture shock. Children were beginning to go out there to try to adapt to a new Irish society, and they come back home to, for instance, Congo, Nigeria, South Africa, Zimbabwe, where the parenting style and the culture is absolutely different. And there was no knowledge at the time to bridge this gap. Of course, things started happening. Like, Eze said in his speech, we can't stand here to begin to identify all the issues. These issues are going to be addressed. Okay, apart from the culture shock, we had scenarios of parenting style, parenting alone, married couples, but a single parent parenting the children. There were a lot of struggles. We had situations also where even in a nuclear parenting situation, both parents were struggling to work and the children were not, didn't have anyone to attend to them. There were adults, responsible adults, but they were emotionally unavailable to their children. So if we begin to look at how we came into a new community, the challenges we all faced, and how we had to adapt, for people that adapted, they did very well. But not all of us have the same levels of resilience or the same strength based. Some people struggled and some people are still struggling in their parenting. I'm currently working in psychiatry in the last 3 years. So you can imagine, I've worked with, I can't count how many families so far in practice, looking at children, families, and I'm now working in a service where I now experience adults that are impacted by psychiatric issues. These are real issues. The impact in family relationship, breakdown, and all sorts of, communication and whatever goes on in the family affects the children. So when we begin to identify why our children behaving the way they are behaving, there are a lot of issues. And I would ask people not to quickly go home when we break out, but to join in the various groups, because these issues are going to be dealt with, addressed, broken down to bits. And everybody would have, something to say. And we hope to arrive at an actionable point at the end of the day. I can't stand here to talk about my nearly 13 years of experience working with families in Ireland. Otherwise, we will not live here today. But there are serious issues from our parenting styles, from our relationships, from culture, think about it, even integrating into the society. There are a lot of issues. So we want the best future for our children, and we want to also hear them out. So I would ask all of us to be part of the groups, which will be the next section. Thank you very much.